Hey yo, it's me, your boy, Rusty Moosey, back at it again with the shenanigans. Yo, so I'm gonna be doing this new challenge, right? I'm getting back into Magic, so I'm doing a challenge. It's I'm building five different $100 budget decks using TCG player pricing on Moxfield for the pricing. They use the lowest possible price for each legal printing or whatever. So it's just the cheapest legal printing. They use that on the TCG price for it. So it's $100 with those parameters, and it's just going to be the five Elder Dragons from Strixhaven. So I'm just going to go over the bigger things in the list real quick. I'm not really going to go over every card because that's going to take a long time, and I would rather not have the deck list videos be the longest. I will post the Discord, not Discord, sorry. Well, I will post my Discord link, but next to the Discord link, I'll also have the link to the deck that I'm talking about in the video. And I'll also probably retroactively go back and put in like the links to the videos of like the gameplay for this, at least like the first one trying it out. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go over kind of the bigger idea, the more important cards to really watch for with this deck, and kind of explain what the deck wants to do, right? So, Tanazir, it's the first one I'm built. It's 4/4 flying trample, 5 mana. When he enters, double the number of counters on a creature you control. When he attacks, you can have every creature's base power and toughness other than his own become his total power, or his equal to his current power and toughness to the end of the turn. Super good. Um, so I'm kind of just gonna dive right in. The main ones that are like, oh wow, I really am happy I have this, are one, Communal Brewing. It's insane. 3 mana. Hey guys, you get a draw card. Okay, but now all my creatures enter with 4 counters. That means Tanazir would enter with 4 counters and then could double his 4 counters to 8, making him a 12/12 flying trample. When he attacks, everything becomes 12/12s, and that's not including their counters. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I do run Simic Ascendancy as a win condition. If they don't run the removal, that's on them. This is bracket 2. People should still have removal because guess what? Bracket 2 is the average level of your current pre-constructed deck. And most pre-constructed decks run interaction. Also, Simic Ascendancy comes in multiple pre-constructed decks. So, yeah, run removal. But, branching evolution and hardened scales for the additional counters. Um, I would say Wave Goodbye is a really good one. It's a board wipe that doesn't board wipe your creatures. That's the main reason that it's in there, is because it's a one-sided board wipe. Now, there are a few creatures that are really good, one of which is being Arwen, just because anything that lets your creatures enter with counters is good because Tanazir wants to have counters when his ability resolves if possible. Evolution Sage and Evolution Witness. So Evolution Sage, land enters, you get to proliferate. You want to be able to proliferate as much as possible in this deck because you want your creatures to all be big. Evolution Witness gets your permanence back every time it's getting a counter, which is going to be very often. Fathom Mage, good draw power, right? Super, super good card. Gets you lots of draw. Herald of Secret Streams, making all of your creatures with counters unblockable. Kodama of the West Tree, he's really good ramp. Sorry, excuse me. He's really good ramp. He's the most expensive card in the deck for a reason. All your creatures are probably going to have counters, which means they're all going to be modified, which means you're going to get a lot of lands. Um, I would say, oh, Master Biomancer, another really good one. Letting your creatures enter with counters is just good. Um, this is two counters that your things get to enter with, so that's nice. Um, Quilled Great Worm. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage during your turn, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. That is insane. You may cast this card from your graveyard by removing 6 counters from among creatures you control in addition to paying its other types. This card is insane. It recurs itself, it gives counters, it just is amazing. But Railway Brawler is probably my favorite in this deck. The fact that one, you can plot it, so you can actually do it for less mana later, right? Like you could plot it for 4 on your turn 4, or as soon as you have 4 mana, plot it for 4. Then cast it for free on your next turn before your commander comes out. Cast your commander, and now Tanazir comes in with 4+1/+1 counters, just like with the Communal Brewing. Only this time, my opponents aren't getting to draw cards, and it's all the creatures. So my commander would enter with 4 counters. Those 4 counters are gonna double to 8. He's a 12/12. It's just amazing. Renata, good creature. Let your creatures enter with counters. Doubling the number of counters on your things is also really fun, so why not do it every turn? And then I think the last one that I think I forgot to. Oh, yeah, right here. Deep Glowskate. Being able to double the counters on all of your things for 5 mana. It's just so good. The name of the deck. I mean, budget Quandrix counters, right? The name of the game is get out Tanazir, get him big with counters, and swing out for a lot of damage. Now, you might notice, hey, there's not a lot of things that are giving me, like, trample or whatever. But I have enough card advantage where I think I'm probably going to be able to get into, like, the Herald of Secret Streams. But even if I don't and they're not unblockable, they're going to be big. I mean, Tanazir can get really big really fast, and he's a flying trample himself already. So commander damage kills are not out of the question in this. Plus, Champion of Landbolt's another way to basically make the creatures unblockable. So, like, I have ways to get around if people are just going, like, big and wide. So, yeah. I will say, I've, special mention, double major, having 2 Tanazirs is just really fun. Um, like I was saying before, you want to run interaction. I run a good amount of interaction in here. Even in the lower brackets, it's good to run interaction. It's good to have answers for things. Because if you don't have answers for what your opponents are trying to do, then, I mean, you're just not going to have as much fun. I think that a problem that a lot of people have in this game right now, even in the lower brackets, is they get mad when they see something good happen, right? Like if I, for instance, played Railway Brawler, did nothing, got Tanazir out, he's a 12/12, people might get salty because, oh my gosh, I can't believe your commanders are 12/12 already, it's only turn 5. Bro, Path to Exile, Swords to Plowshares. They come in most precons. Beast Within, Generous Gift. Like, just run interaction. Counterspell, just run interaction. If you are finding that your games are not fun because you feel like you're getting blown out constantly, run more interaction. The and I'm not saying run just interaction. And I'm not saying change all of your decks and overhaul them completely, take out 30 cards and put in 30 pieces of interaction. 5, 10 pieces of interaction in a deck is probably fine, right? Depending on the level you're playing in. In a bracket 2, 5 to 10 is probably the range you're gonna want to be in. You know, um, Especially if you feel like you're just not performing at the level that the decks that you're running into and the bracket that you like to call your deck, running more interaction can make those games feel better. So uh, I'll go over the package for me. It's the Wave Goodbye for the board wipe. Beast Within, Counterspell, Flare of Denial. Yeah, oh, a free Counterspell. Yeah, it's a $3 card that everybody has access to. And I'm having to sacrifice a non-token blue creature. Like it's not free. Growth Spiral and Harrow are special mentions for my ramp. Okay, Inspiring Call prevents people from doing the destroy all creatures kind of thing, but also draws you some cards, so it's good. Negate, cool, but my favorite one for this is going to be Quandrix Command. I like the fact that it's a counterspell, it's an instant speed removal piece, it instantly buffs Tanazir in response to his ETB trigger. It's graveyard removal for graveyard decks. Like it's very versatile for only 3 mana. It's a good card. Now I'm gonna go ahead and probably stop the video here. I mean, went over the deck, what I want to do with it, and all that. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and make a video of me playing the deck, and I'll post that. I will be probably doing Velomachus video next, and then I don't know which one I'm gonna do after that. But I'll keep you guys posted. And yeah, just thanks so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. You guys have a good day.